Today is Organic Friday, and we're talking about aldehydes. Now, aldehydes are obviously a type of organic compound. They contain a carbonyl group. Now, what I mean by a carbonyl group is a carbon double bonded to an oxygen. This is a carbonyl group. Carbonyl. It's pronounced carbonyl. It's carbonyl. All right? We've got a carbonyl group. And in an aldehyde, the carbonyl group is at the end of the carbon chain. All right? So this is the main...
So it couldn't be in the middle?
Nope. It's got to be at the end. If it's in the middle, it's considered a different class of compound.
Huh.
It's called a ketone. That's right. But we're not doing ketones today. We're doing aldehydes. All right? So if your carbonyl group is at the end of your carbon chain, it's considered an aldehyde. So I've got some examples of aldehydes here, although they're really tiny, so you may not be able to see them. All right, but there's an aldehyde group right here. All right, there's an aldehyde group right here. All right, I just want you to recognize the basic structure here. Now you can make aldehydes from primary alcohols, an alcohol where the OH group is at the end of the carbon chain. If you oxidize it, you can make an aldehyde. If you have an aldehyde and you oxidize it, you can make a carboxylic acid. So I just wanted to let you know that those are some of the groups there, and some of the relationships. Now, naming aldehydes is quite simple. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Naming aldehydes is very simple. You start with the parent alkane chain, i.e., you count all the carbons and you figure out what name that alkane would have. All right? So you count carbons. And then you're going to change the name of your alkane, and you're going to change the ending to al. So it will be alkane al for the name. So let's look at this first aldehyde. How many carbons are in it? One. Now, if this were just an alkane, what would the name of a one-carbon alkane be? Methane. But so instead of methane, this is
Methanol.
methanol. Now, there was an older naming system for organic compounds. And so this compound, you'll notice it's related to formic acid. When we talked about the carboxylic acids, there's a carboxylic acid called formic acid, so this is sometimes called formaldehyde. It's a common name. All right, methanol is the proper name. All right, let's look at this structure. How many carbons? Two. What would the name of that be if it were an alkane? Ethane. So the name of this as an aldehyde is ethanal. All right, how many carbons in this last structure? 5 carbons. Right. So the name of this aldehyde is?
Pentanal.
Pentanal. Do we need a number to tell us where the carbonyl group is?
No.
No, because it's got to be
at the end,
which automatically makes it carbon number 1. Right. So we don't need to tell us that, because if the carbonyl is anywhere else, it's not an aldehyde. All right. Are we good?